Right.
Can't argue with that.
You know what? You think, no, that's fair enough. That's not fair. It's just normal.
Yeah.
So that means I'm the good.
Right. I think you can a weekly catch up.
You can like twist your arm however way you want to.
There's no twisting. This is facts, bro.
Essentially, you're just Daniel Jones in your own arm. I mean, Daniel in your own arm.
Wow.
I reckon he might be back in 3 weeks.
Who's not on IR?
Yeah, they reckon 3 weeks.
Wild.
Rolling out there, another injury.
I can't wait
In a year,
for his body to just literally break apart.
Oh, he's one hit away from being like.
Did you send me that? The guy, the kickboxer getting his ass handed to him?
So here's the thing that happens sometimes.
I throw like,
I fall asleep and I just start whatever video I'm watching. I just start sending it to people.
Nice.
I don't know how to do it.
Because I got it and I'm like, okay.
What time did you get it?
That was an afternoon now.
Yeah.
4:30.
Yeah.
I dropped the kids off at Dad's yesterday, and I was like, I laid on the couch and fell asleep watching TikToks. It's only like 19 people apparently. Like the phones of people responding to me like, "Oh, that's fucking hilarious, man." I'm like, "Don't know what it is."
Do you accidentally just like send so?
It all down, the Vault Studio, the best show in town. Show in town, let's show in town, let's show in town. Lights on, mic check, game time, let's go. Jay George, Scotty running the show. Rock on the mix, keeping it tight. NFL talk every day, every night. Lights on, mic check, game time, let's go. Jay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vault Studio NFL podcast. I'm your host, JA, and I'm joined by a couple of other hosts.
A couple of other hosts.
Say a couple other hosts.
Some
now,
304s.
It's become contractually obliged that I have to call them hosts now, according to them.
That's right.
I didn't sign it, and I'm on the picket line. So But yeah, welcome to George Spanakopita
Thank you.
Kadaris
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
Scotty Big Quads McGuinness.
That's true.
Big quads.
But I don't know if they're the biggest quads. I just know they're the biggest in this room.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Make my dick look even smaller.
Stumping McStumperson over here. Congratulations.
And also
Shout out to
shout
Tommy.
out to Tommy on the ones and twos over
Going
there.
on?
How are you, big dog? Did a couple of new logos for us this week.
Yeah, going for something a bit different. See how it all goes when we launch it out on the YouTubes and all that sort of stuff. See
he's
how we
dabbling,
look.
so you can see it up in the top left-hand corner. Shout out to
On the YouTubes.
On
Sounds
the
like me
YouTubes.
trying to say it.
You wouldn't, are you allowed YouTube?
It's plural. It's you can't.
I am.
I knew that'd make George laugh. He loves it. He loves it.
I'm done.
Before we get right
we don't
off,
presume genders here at the Vault Studio.
no. Before we get
What,
right off,
we don't? Okay.
I can say for a
I
fact
definitely
I
do.
definitely do. Like, it's the one thing
I
I
will
presume.
100% assume.
Yeah.
All right. And if you get offended, it's on you.
Um,
And
yes,
we've been cancelled.
Shout out to the Sporting Globe,
Yes,
Churnside
please.
Park. I went there for dinner last night again
Amazing.
with my lovely wife. That
Fantastic.
was nice. Dave and Eloise weren't there, so I was a bit flat about that.
Oh, that's a bit fun.
But yeah, it was nice. Every dollar you spend, you're getting back through the app. So make sure you download the app. Change your sponsorship to the Vault Studio NFL podcast.
Yes, please.
We've got the spin, the giveaway coming up a little bit later
That's
in the
coming,
show.
coming up soon. So get your little tickets ready because somebody's walking away with a helmet or a ball.
Just a shout out though, if you don't see your name on the wheel, it's because you haven't sent in that you're signed up.
Yeah,
So-
there was two things you needed to do: sign up and send a screenshot. So
Yeah, if you didn't send
Idiots.
the screenshot,
So
you
I put on
can't win the prize.
everyone that notified me. I've put on there. So there's a few that from giving. So just so you guys know, Dave can't tell me who signed up. He can tell me the total numbers, but he can't say these are the people because obviously he can't be giving out personal information, which is fair.
Yeah.
So he
that's
can't tell me the name. So
why
if
not?
you haven't sent me, I agree. But if you haven't sent me, then
How are we going to
I don't
find
know.
them when they
I don't
comment on our shit?
Well, then we just know from them.
Find them
sending it to
the hard way. Right?
Yeah.
We're coming.
Now, the other person I want to give a shout out to, NFL Helmets Down
Ooh,
Under.
here we go.
My boy Kyle. You'll see up above me, I've got my brand new signed Calvin Johnson helmet and which is behind the logo, my actually it's not even on the screen, DeAndre Hopkins Cardinals helmet.
That
Um,
Cardinals one's sexy.
Yeah, so he looked after us. We're doing a couple of other things with him as well, which is some exciting stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But
little things in the works.
shout out to
you know.
NFL Helmets Down Under. They just keep consistently looking after me, which is it's great. That's
Hey,
what you
man.
want. A couple of
At least
Australian
someone's
companies.
looking after you, bro.
Also cool, like I didn't realize he did all the custom helmets for the NRL when they went to Vegas last year.
Yeah.
He designed them and sent them off. So awesome stuff there from Kyle at NFL Helmets Under.
Shout out,
Follow him
Kyle,
on
you're a weapon.
Instagram. If you want any signed memorabilia, jerseys, mini helmets, full-size helmets, hit him up.
He had a real nice
everything.
looking Philly Jordan Mailata signed helmet.
It was an auction, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That looks real sweet, that one.
yeah, there's some cool ones. He gets some really good stuff. So
Good on him.
yeah, shout out to the boys down there. And I think that's it for any plugging.
Yeah, just our socials as well. If you want to jump on, follow the Vault Studio.
Please do.
I'm overloaded with plugs tonight. I
Get
didn't know how
them.
far to go.
Get the interaction.
Definitely not the plugs in your
We
hair,
want
though.
the social media interaction.
Jesus.
I was thinking about pegging, but go on.
Family straight.
Wow.
We are related, Tom.
It's all right.
Get on the socials, like, comment, subscribe, and just fight with us, please.
Yeah, send us some stuff through. All right, let's get to the news. I believe we'll talk about some trades first.
Sure will.
First one is the Sauce Gardner to the Colts. 2 first-round picks involved in this trade, and we always get his name wrong. I'm going to call him AD Mitchell. That's what
Yep.
everyone calls him.
Yep.
He got sent over, and Sauce Gardner back. I thought this was a terrible trade for the Colts.
Can I give you two
Yeah.
things on this trade?
Yeah.
First of all, the Colts got absolutely fucking fleeced. This was terrible draft capital management by them. 2 first-round picks for Sauce. Even 1 first-round pick is too much. Like, he hasn't played well for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so yeah, he was an all-pro and he had a really good rookie season or whatever, and he got that big extension. Like, since he got that big extension, has that even kicked in yet?
No, it
Next
kicks
year.
in
Next year, exactly. So the
No,
extension
but a lot
hasn't-
of the dead money's gone.
sure, but still, the point is like they've signed him to all this money and he's just no good.
Well,
He's,
the
he's
fact
not
that they
even.
were so willing to trade him tells you that they.
Well, that's
don't
what I
think
mean. They
he's that-
signed him. They extended him 9 months ago, and they're happy to trade him.
The worst thing about this is that the Colts have mortgaged next year's pick, and they don't even have Daniel Jones on the books. next
I
year.
think he's on contract next year.
No.
on a
No,
one-year deal.
it's only on a 1 year deal.
And
So that's
also, you're signing up if what's the plan? You sign up for another year of Daniel Jones and hope that you can get 2 good years. I mean,
well, this is the second point that I was going to make about this trade. Basically, the biggest winner of this, or the biggest loser, is the Colts front office, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the biggest winner is Daniel Jones, because this is basically them softly extending him. Because you think about it, if they're trading this year's first round pick and next year's first round pick,
That's fair.
they're basically saying we're not going to be in the need for a quarterback anytime soon.
Yeah.
We're not going to be drafting a quarterback in the next 2 or 3 years.
well, maybe
So-
I think Anthony Richardson's going to steer the ship next year.
That's definitely not going to happen. Anthony Richardson will be out of the NFL by the end of the season. That's already done and
he's
dusted.
Still on IR because of his eye socket.
So they're obviously like in the back rooms, they're obviously planning to extend him,
Yeah, it seems
because if they're giving away their 2 first round picks, they're thinking that Danny Dimes is the guy that can lead them to the promised land.
That's wild.
This trade only works out if Sauce Gardner goes back to being an all-pro corner. That's the only way it works out, and that's a big if at the moment.
Correct.
So
It's a
he's only
massive,
done it
and
in
it's
his
a
rookie
massive
year.
if.
Since his rookie year, he's got worse every season.
Agreed.
And the fact that the Jets was so quick to just go have him, it's because the offer was so good.
So good.
That's what the Cowboys got for Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Too-
it's
too good an
comparing
offer to
Sauce
pass up.
Gardner and Micah Parsons together is chalk and cheese. Like Parsons is so much better than Sauce Gardner, and plays a more valuable position in the NFL.
I would put an edge rusher and a high level edge rusher and a high level corner. I would put them at equal value.
Yeah,
I
same.
would.
Same. I would.
Yeah, I definitely
Do
would.
you want to know why I wouldn't?
But I just don't think that Sauce is anywhere near as good as at
No,
his
and-
job
and
as
he's
what
not a high
Parsons
end
is. He's just not.
And the reason I don't put them at the same level is because corners can't survive without pass rush. They physically can't. They can't cover forever. That's why
Yeah, but
pass rush is
I
more
get your
important.
point. But an elite corner like Patrick Surtain, you put him out there and he just deletes half the field.
Yeah.
That's true. And
So
Sauce Gardner's not
Sauce Gardner's not even anywhere close to that,
no.
and he never has been really.
Can I make a big point? He could just be leaving the Jets and all of a sudden be an all pro again. 'Cause
That's actually a fair point.
everyone that
Tom.
leaves the Jets
That's a really fair
becomes
point.
considerably better. So,
Yeah, you get the Jets stink off you.
well, that's just it. He could all of a sudden go into a good system.
Or maybe
With
he's just
a
part
good
of their Jets
coach.
stink.
Yeah, but you never know. All of a sudden, he could be all pro again.
Hey, no one will be happier if Sauce is, than me if Sauce is good. I want everyone to be good because when players play well, it's a good game to watch. Unlike that fucking Thursday night game, which we're going to talk about in a minute. That was horrific. But when good players are playing well, it's a good product. It's more entertaining. People want to watch.
Yeah.
But I still think the Colts got fleeced.
Yes, I agree. All right, staying on the Jets, we have Quinnen Williams traded to the Dallas Cowboys for a first-round pick and I believe a second-round pick, and Marzi Smith, the bust first-round pick that can't even get a game for the Cowboys.
He's a healthy scratch, correct?
Yeah, he's been healthy scratch all season. That's how bad he is that he can't play for the
What do you
worst
think
defense.
as our resident Cowboys fan? What do you think about this?
At first I was like, what's the point? Like, why are they doing this? Why trade away Parsons and that? I think if at the start of the season we traded a first round pick for Quinnen Williams,
Way to drink right into your mic there, George.
these old chompers.
I pushed that away, bro. Not my fault.
I got the visual and the audio on that. I just sort of
So did we all.
slurping.
I'm a thirsty individual, mate. I'm putting in work here, mate. It's just thirsty business here. Let's go.
No, so if we traded for him at the start of the season and we still had Parsons, you'd think a first round pick for Quinnen Williams, what a move, right? He's a good enough player to be valued of a first round pick.
Absolutely.
So the way I'm choosing to look at it is I don't think it's about this season. Everyone's saying, why do it now? The season's over. What's the point? I think they had the opportunity to get him now, and they're now thinking, okay, offensively, we're good. Tick. We're comfortable. I think they'll re-sign Pickens. I truly do think they will.
Sure.
I think they're happy with Prescott. They're happy with the young offensive lineman they've got. They're happy with Javonte Williams. He's on the contract for next year as well. They've got all the pieces. They're very happy offensively.
Mhm.
Now that it's like, all right, well, how are we going to start fixing this defense? Simple. We got to bring in better players. So why not start doing it now? If they were going to do that at the end of the season and give a first round pick up for him anyway, it would cost you that anyway. Then if they did it now or start of next season, it was going to cost you a first round pick.
Yeah.
They were obviously trying to add an all-pro, Pro Bowl caliber player, which is what Quinnen Williams is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's amazing, like, now that he's traded, he's the shittest player ever. Like, and it's
That's not the truth.
everyone's
Who said that?
Plenty
Yeah,
of people
I agree
think
with
it's
you,
a-
Scott. That's not true.
like Colin Cowherd
Oh,
said
here we go.
that his best is past him. This is a guy that's under contract. He's 26 years old, I believe.
27, yeah.
27 years old.
How is his best pass?
He's in his
probably
prime.
he's only just entering his prime.
Yeah, and he's one of the he's a top 10 D tackle in the NFL. So in terms of them trying to fix what they've created with a poor defense, which everyone keeps going back to, they traded Parsons away. Parsons wasn't helping this defense. He was not going to make it any better.
No.
Like he would have given you a few sacks, which is what he's doing in Green Bay, but ultimately it wouldn't have made them a top defense.
In
Not
terms
when
of wins, what about wins though? How many more wins does Parsons add?
One.
Maybe.
Yeah, but the ability to stop the run and getting Logan Wilson.
Yeah, Logan Wilson.
Logan Wilson from the Bengals.
Who's
and-
also contracted for 2 years as well.
Yeah.
So
And then you're shoring up that middle of the defense, making it a little bit harder to like. Clark's a good run stuffing D end as well. So
Yeah.
you're making it harder for teams to run on. There's a bit of an identity forming.
and it's
there.
also next year's first round pick as well.
It's the
not this year.
best
Right.
pick out of the Cowboys and Packers.
Yes. So based off the Cowboys, obviously they're always banking that they're going to be good, right? So this year they're saying we're not giving you this year's pick because it could be top 10, it's probably going to be top 15.
Mm.
So we're not giving you that. But next year you can have whatever picks work.
So it's this year's second.
Better.
And this year's second, yeah. And then
Right.
next year you can have whichever's better out of Green Bay and Dallas, which they're probably saying, well, we're both going to be playoff teams, so we're happy to give that up then.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it could work out well. So it still keeps your 2 first round picks this year, which would hopefully both be, one will be in the top 20, I'd say, and one maybe, it depends on how Green Bay go, but probably one around 22, 23. So you get your 2 first round picks, you draft a couple of defensive ends, and you start again, and you go back into next year.
Or maybe like
with-
a good D end and a good corner or something.
Something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. And
yeah.
you go back in. Well, they're fully expecting Trayvon Diggs to pull his finger out and play better.
Mm.
And they're expecting Deron Bland to start playing better again as well. So there's that too. But it gives you options, right? And then you go into next season with a defensive tackle group of Kenny Clark, Quinnen Williams, and Odigizua. It's a
Mm.
pretty good group.
Yeah.
It's one of the
Yeah,
better
with
groups in the
Overshawn
NFL.
coming back.
And then
a bit
Overshawn
more
and Logan
healthy.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Now Logan Wilson is going to be more of a run stopping down. He was
Yeah.
getting no downs in Bengals because they were playing these 2 rookies because they want to blood them and they didn't want to play him. Fair enough.
Mm.
He's going to start for us. He's going to play against the run, which he's good at. And then they'll use that Houston, or I think it's Hill, to play as the nickel guy. So he'll come and play rundowns for us. Get Overshawn back. You can see a method to it, right?
Yeah, there at least there's a plan.
So that's what I think to it. I think in terms of giving up a first round pick next year for Quinnen Williams, fine. I don't think there's any issue with that value.
No, I
think
tend to
he's that
agree.
good enough player.
And,
I've
and he
got one
hasn't played under 16 games all year for the last 3 years either. So
Yep,
his
plays all the time.
availability.
I've got one thing with the Jets, and everyone's crowning them as playing 4D chess out here. Like everyone's like, comparing them to OKC in the basketball, who have like a plethora of picks and just keep picking all these studs one after another, and now they're a perennial championship team. NFL teams don't do that.
No.
It is the draft is such a crapshoot that it doesn't matter if you have 5 first round picks in 2 years. Like
There's also too many positions to fill. Like NBA, you have 15 roster spots.
Yep.
So having lots of picks, yeah, great. But in the NFL, you need to fill 52. You need 22 starters, and then you need a bunch of rotational guys to be a contending team. So just I'm glad the Jets were able to dump a couple of guys that clearly didn't want to be there. Aaron Glenn has clearly thought, all right, I want to rebuild this team my way. So he's dumped 2 players that have value in trades, probably too much for one of them, but they've got value. They can bring the value back in, and he can put his money where his mouth is and start that team fresh. It tells me that they're not going to fire him this year.
No,
that
they're definitely not.
comfortable with him,
Mm.
and they're going to roll into next year and try and rebuild from. I said it's going to get worse before it gets better for
Yeah.
them. The rest of this year is going to be dreadful. The defense already sucks, and they've just traded away. I think Quinnen Williams is their best defensive player, and I think Sauce Gardner, even though he hasn't been amazing this year, is probably their second best.
Yeah.
So they've basically
and
said
their
we're going to
bench,
jump it.
is it not Mosley? Who's the other linebacker they had?
It's Williams' brother.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Yeah,
think it's Quincy Williams.
Quincy
Yeah, right.
Williams.
So
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
apparently
The
trying to get a
bench
deal
team.
for him too, and
Yeah.
they couldn't get a deal. So that's what I mean. They're going to start absolute from scratch, and they're going to start from scratch with it'll be 2 first round picks this year, 2 first round picks. Oh no, 3 because they don't have one from another team this year as well. The Jets.
I don't know.
Either way,
Yeah,
they're
the
going to have
Colts.
the Colts. Yeah, so they're going to have 5
3
first round
next year,
picks
2
over
this year.
2 years.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's not bad, man.
Look, on paper, this is all fantastic,
Mm.
but there's only one problem, and that is it's the fucking Jets.
Actually, there's a bigger problem. The Jets GM is like a really new hotshot GM as well. That hasn't really done anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of power to have 5 first round picks for someone that hasn't got the runs on the board.
That's very fair call.
It's like, you give 5 picks to Howie and 3 of them are starters. You just know he's going to find 3 starters.
I'd say 4. I'd say 4 out of the 5 will be good starters.
George
and
has
then,
been
and,
really
then, and then he'll find an All Pro, then he'll find a Pro Bowler,
Yeah.
and then he would just nail it.
No, yeah, but and this guy hasn't got any runs on the board, and everyone's saying, "Oh, the Jets did such a great job." Well, let's just hold the horses a little bit. Let's just
Also,
see.
keep in mind they might be building a capital. They're dumb enough to trade it all back up for a quarterback if they
Mm.
Or-
pick.
or maybe just give it all up for Burrow.
Yeah, that's that's the rumors now. They're accumulating picks for Burrow.
Well, Jets draft picks for next year. They've got their own first round pick. They've got the Colts first round pick. Then they've got their own round two from the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Then they've got a round 4, and then they've got the Bills, Titans, and the Bills again in the 6th and 7th round. So
You can a second round pick's very good. You should be able to get a starter with a second round pick.
So they
in
got
my opinion.
4 picks in the first and second round.
I don't think
That's
Joe
really
Burrow will want to go to the Jets, though, to be honest.
No way. But unfortunately, he might not have a say in it if the values there.
Imagine his career arc if he plays for the shitty Bengals and the shitty Jets.
Well, I don't know whether the quarterback want to go to the Jets. Anyway, I got a question from DJ.
Oh, shut up.
Q is a freak and has probably also lost motivation over the last couple of disappointing years.
Fair.
He's going to be amazing for Dallas the next few years. And he had a same thing about Sauce Gardner. That there's a chance he's just lost motivation and
Yeah,
getting
I
out
can-
of the Jets could be right.
I can shout out to DJ, and that's clearly DJ, not Daryl, because
It's
he's making
DJ.
a boatload of sense
Yeah,
there.
it's DJ. It's cool night.
Yeah, a boatload of sense. So you know immediately it's DJ. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
Like, imagine playing for the Jets. You know, every week you're going to get smashed. You're not playing in any games that matter. Any primetime game that you're on, you're
Especially
going
on
to be.
defense. They had a quarterback with negative yards this
That's
year.
what I mean.
Wild.
We
You
had
could-
more
you
passing
could-
yards
you
than
This
him.
is the NFL.
You could be playing your fucking shoes or your socks off,
Yeah.
and then Fields is throwing up negative yards. It's like, well, what's the point?
Very true.
Mm.
All right, let's get to the next one because we're going to get stuck all night. Chargers trade for former first round pick Trevor Penning from the Saints.
Yeah.
I think he's a Jim Harbaugh guy.
I think it'll work. I
Yeah.
think I'd prefer him as a guard, but the plan could be here that you play him at tackle for this season, and then because you at a necessity, and then next year you get your 2 tackles back, and then he comes in and becomes a really good guard.
And then
for you.
him and Becton at the guard
Yeah.
spots will be
And
beautiful.
It hasn't worked out in the Saints. I don't think his play has been as bad as what the Saints fans make up. It hasn't been good, don't get me wrong, but I think they wanted to they're just dumping. They're just
Yeah, the
dumping
Saints
players.
definitely did. I know that Cesar Ruiz was on the trade block as well. And
Who's a very good player.
yeah, they wanted at least a second rounder for him, and that's why he's still at the Saints. But yeah, they had a bit of a dumpster fire. Everything must go sort of
Yeah.
situation.
Well, they
as
also traded Shahir as well to Seattle.
Yeah.
Which I like that move for Seattle. I think that's a really strong player to add. Really good, another good big deep threat.
Yeah, nice.
Not big as in like player. He's only a small guy, but fits the bill. It gives you some JSN insurance because he can do some of what JSN does. And then when he's playing with JSN, he can literally take the top off. It's like a smaller DK Metcalf than they had last year.
Yeah.
Um,
No, and I think what Seattle's been struggling with is stretching teams horizontally.
Yep.
And then you can run jet sweeps, you can run screens with him. Just a different look that the Shanahan offense has always had that we can't implement.
Yep. That's a good point.
And also, like, if he plays a slot and Jason's on the outside, like you said, it just takes you can't bracket safety, you can't match. You can pretty much only play man or zone.
Yep.
Which just opens up the whole playbook. So, yeah, no, good move. We didn't give up any players, which is good. Gave up a 4th and a 5th rounder or something.
I
So
believe he's out of contract though, and I think they've already started contract negotiations.
he got off the plane saying that he wants to stay there.
Yeah, well,
So-
it makes sense because let's be real frank, Cooper Cup hasn't got a lot left.
Yeah, no,
They could easily move off Cooper Cup next year, and
well, they can contractually, but I think they want to bring. He's been really good in like coaching meetings.
yeah.
He's a really good run blocker as well, like a sensational run blocker. So
Yeah, he's a good guy. If you can keep all 3 of them, and then Horton's your 4th, giddy up,
yeah.
giddy up.
Well, it sort of says that Seattle's legit because they don't want to have a 5th round rookie to be relying on a 5th round rookie Horton, even though he's playing well. When all the chips are on the table, so
It's
they've
amazing
got
what happens when you nail that quarterback, isn't it? It's
Everything-
amazing how the
everything falls
team
into place,
the team
mate.
just goes, "We've got him. He's under contract control. We're in here." Like,
also
we're-
a
we've
top
got
2
chance.
defense.
And
That
the defense
helps,
is unreal.
yeah.
The defense and McDonald's such a good coach. All right,
Yeah, but like you're right, but also like perfectly what you were saying before about Dallas. They're happy with you said it. They're happy with Prescott, so there's no need to think about it. You
No.
just go, yeah, okay, now we need to fix everything else.
Yes.
And you can just focus on that, and it's just don't worry about the quarterback.
100%. Let's do some sad news. Really sad
This is
news,
terrible.
actually.
Yeah.
Marshall Nealand, who scored a touchdown in the Cowboys game on the weekend on a blocked punt, has passed away at age 24. He, I won't say believably, he took his own life with a firearm after people are saying he was not running from the cops because he committed a crime. He was running from the cops because his wife or partner had called
They were
the police
notified that he needed help.
that he was gonna
Yep.
he was gonna kill himself. And
He was suicidal,
unfortunately, they couldn't save him. It's just really sad, and I guess it just tells you that this is a guy who he won a college national championship. He's a second round pick. He's now a starter in the NFL.
Scored a touchdown.
Scored a touchdown, earning big money, and yet still the brain doesn't give a shit, does it? It just doesn't care.
No, it's just disgusting news, really. And if anyone out there is struggling with anything, doesn't matter how small or how major it is, you need just talk to someone because
Fellas,
Yeah.
please, I beg you,
Yeah.
talk to someone. Call me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know me, just call me and talk to me.
There has to
Anything,
be another. There has to
please.
be another option. Like
There,
there has to
no,
be.
not there has to be.
There
There
is.
is.
You're
There
right. There
always is
Yeah.
another option.
So it's
and it's really
Please.
sad for his family. Really sad for his family to go through that. So,
Yeah, it's awful news. It's awful news, and I think it's going to be. I think it was felt around the entire NFL when this stuff happens. Then obviously we had who was the young receiver in the off season.
Oh,
I've forgotten his name now from Louisiana.
yeah,
From
LSU. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Coney?
Coney something.
Curran Lacey.
Yeah, that's
Lacey,
it. Yeah.
Who obviously committed suicide and then came out that he was actually innocent and
Innocent,
all the
yeah.
stuff. So just our only message on this, it's terribly sad news, and we did some mental health stuff in the preseason with some groups. Just make sure if you don't think you've got another option, you 100% do. You always do. It's absolutely there's no point to it. Just do not do it.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how low you're feeling, you
Yeah.
will always be missed.
There's a way out. I promise you, there is a way, and people will help you if you ask. You just got to ask. Don't become a statistic. Unfortunately, it's becoming way too fucking common in this world
Amen.
that young men are doing this. So if you need anything, reach out to us. Reach out to the Vault Studio page. Send us a message. Jump on a phone call. We're always there to help. We're not just saying that.
No. I'm not just saying
Genuinely
that. I'm not just saying that. Fucking
Yeah.
call me. My
Yeah.
phone is on 24/7.
Yeah. So let us know. And just awful news and very sad. And rest in peace, Marshall Nealand. It's awful, awfully sad.
Well said.
All right, let's go to. We can do the wheel spin now, Tommy. Is that
Yeah, we'll
okay?
do the wheel now.
We'll
do
fit
the
in.
wheel spin. So we'll do a bit of a giveaway. So obviously this is for everyone who signed up to the Vault Studio and the Sporting Globe app. The giveaways
bit further
are
out.
so first person will get to choose either a Devontae Adams signed mini helmet or a Dante Culpepper signed football. So whoever spins first and gets it will get first choice, and whoever's second gets whatever's left. I'd be pretty happy with both of them. So
Well, they're both yours.
very true.
All right.
I hope no one wins.
Alrighty, so let's spin the wheel and let's see who's getting the first pick of the prize.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I can't see.
I'm hard.
We've got Tristan Duggan.
Oh, that was so close to Billy's name.
Bilbo just missed out then.
Shout out to
All right.
Tristan Duggan. my
All right.
first
Shit,
goal.
Billy.
Hey,
Tristan.
He's a big time listener, so I'm glad.
Shout out Tristan.
Shoot me a message, Tristan, if you're watching. But if not, I'll hit you up.
Yeah,
Let me know what you
hit him
wanna
up,
pick.
hit him up. Yep.
And the
All
next one, the consolation prize, which is pretty nice.
Still a good consolation prize. Let's spin the wheel again and let's see who's getting our second prize. Oh, Billy's missed out twice in a row. And it's going to ball.
Oh,
Very
Chris
good.
Jonas.
Hey, Carlton man too. Shout out the ball.
Carlton, man.
Oh, sorry, ball.
Sorry.
Not all good.
Sorry.
Not all good things are happening.
Shut up, Tom. You're a Carlton man, too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm sorry for him.
All right, very good. Thanks for spinning that, Tommy.
Well done,
That was
boys.
great.
Thanks
Yep.
for.
Congrats, boys.
And shout out to the Sporting Grove Churnside Park. Guys, we'll do something else with this. So make sure you stay signed up because my plan is, just so you know, I'm going to one day just do a random,
Random.
everyone who sends in a screenshot of their thing right now with it signed up, you're in.
I love
So
it.
I'll do some sort of giveaway. Also talking with Dave and Eloise about them doing a giveaway as well for the Sporting
Oh,
Grove. So
true.
We're
Nice.
doing some more stuff, so stay signed up.
Love it.
And also, if it's no skin off your nose to sign up, whenever you spend money there, you earn money back. You get a $24 voucher on your birthday, discounts all the time, and then it goes to helping us continue to build the studio, which I'm assuming if you're listening and watching, you want that to continue to grow. So
It's a genuine win-win for everyone.
it does help us a shit ton. You've got no idea how much it helps. So
Yeah, we're
Um,
just siphoning the money and we're just going to leave. The cat's out of the bag.
Very small amount to siphon.
Hey, $18 goes a long way in Mexico. mate.
I would actually say there'd be more
How many
value in,
pesos
in
is
having the stuff for the studio than what's left.
Yeah, you're
That's on
probably
there
right.
for the sponsorship account.
Just before we jump into the games, I think just to go back, I know we don't want to be too somber, but DJ made a good thing with
Ooh.
mental health doesn't discriminate based on wage, age, or gender. So speak up, break the chains and the stigma. Love you, boys.
Bang on.
Very true.
Perfect.
Shout out
Very
DJ.
true.
It's definitely DJ tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Definitely DJ.
Daryl
Yeah,
Harvey
he is
back.
too serious to be Daryl.
And in fairness to DJ, he does work in that area as a job. So if anyone knows it, it's him. He's seen some pretty horrible shit. So
Yep.
Yeah.
And because we're going to dwell on sad things, let's talk about the Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
Oh, boys, do you know on Friday? Hang on.
Jesus Christ, Scotty.
I genuinely had to watch Render Dry, and it was better than watching the replay of this.
Oh, wow.
I had to watch Render Dry
There you go. You heard it here
for
first.
an hour and a half for 2 coats, and it was better than this.
Just confirm how many coats?
2 coats of Render.
I'll
Wow.
just, if people didn't watch this game and they want to, one sort of sentence assessment as to what this game entailed, the Denver Broncos didn't have a first down until almost the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
That should tell you.
Look at the
everything you
scoring
need to know.
drives on NFL.com. There's 3 lines.
Yeah.
It was
And one of them was minus 2 yards
it was the
for a game winning field goal in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was off that block punt. Yeah.
minus 2.
Yeah, that's what it was off that block punt. Remember? Yeah.
What a drive. And then,
This is probably the grossest game of football I've seen, maybe
So,
ever.
There was more penalties than first downs in this game.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
penalties were out of control. And in fairness to the Raiders, they actually shot themselves in the foot a
Yeah.
couple of times. They dropped a deep ball, which was a touchdown.
Yep.
They were caught. They had a touchdown run that was brought back on a. It
It
was there, but it was
there.
there. It could have easily been left, but it was.
We've seen it called, though, before.
Yes, 100%.
It was there.
So the Raiders almost played. I think they played better than the Broncos, but unfortunately, if you don't put points on the board and you penalize yourself, this is what happens. And
Yeah.
Denver are now 8-2. I think I don't know if I'm being an asshole in saying this, but they're slowly becoming to me like how they're not playing
Yeah.
that well.
They're not. If you go
they're
back and actually, the record says one thing, but if you actually go back and look at the games,
If you take out their last 5 quarters before this game of offense, which was 4 against the Cowboys and the 1 against the Giants, they're one of the worst offenses in football.
Mm.
Like they're not scoring well. Bo Nix, no one can convince me he's playing well.
No, he's not.
He's
No,
not playing
he's
well
he's
at
not
all.
playing well at all.
And I thought he would. I've probably been less high on Bo Nix than anyone, and kind of said I was wrong at the start of this year that he did play well last year. But this is almost like this is Spencer Rattler on a good team.
No one thought he would be playing like this. This
Is bad. Like this is bad football.
Bad football.
Like I said, if you want to go, they've scored 40 on the Cowboys. Like who doesn't?
Yeah.
Find someone who doesn't. Go and look at all their games. They all.
Arizona.
Yeah. Jacoby Brissett still played better.
They're going to get a reality check next week. They got the Chiefs. So
That's yeah. So
Yeah.
Chiefs off a bye, too.
Chiefs off a bye.
they're at home, but yeah, the Chiefs
No,
off a bye.
It won't matter.
If-
And,
if they
and they're
play
ready for
like-
bye is basically unbeaten.
If they play like this against the Chiefs, they'll lose by 30.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like they are, I said, they're banked wins. They're going to be a playoff team. They're in contention to win the division. They'll probably win the division just because of their lead. But if they lose the Chiefs next week, it drops back. It will only be a 1-game lead at that point, I believe.
For one, I think it will
Chiefs
be.
are
be
5-4.
Yeah, and then they've got the
2.5.
Chiefs in another 3 weeks after
Yeah,
that. So,
Yeah.
They've got to work it out because then I don't believe they're playing that well, Denver. I really don't. So,
Defensively, they're very solid. I would
Yes.
call them very solid.
Yep.
But offensively, they're struggling badly.
yeah, there's not much more to say of this game. It was fucking awful.
if we were doing what we were going to do guillotine at the start of the year, the Raiders have hit it. They are
Oh, the Raiders
They
would
are
have been
gone.
guillotined about 3
no,
weeks
they
ago.
are gone. Like
Yeah, they're gone.
Terrible.
they want a new quarterback. They're gone full.
Funny thing is, like Gino has played better the last 2
That was probably his best
With Brock
game he's had for a
Bowers.
while. But
With
yeah,
Brock Bowers back, he's looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, he's the focal point of that
like,
offense.
thing
and
with Gino is you'd be like not happy, but you're comfortable rolling with him next year. He's a serviceable veteran.
you could
that-
definitely do worse.
if you have a young guy coming in, you don't have to rush him. You can see how Gino goes and work it out from there. But yeah, the Raiders are in strife. But yeah, shout out Denver. They won the worst game of football for the year. Not even close. Not even close. All right, let's get to some of our previews.
Ooh. We've got
Let's
some good
go
games
with
this week.
Atlanta Falcons at the Indianapolis Colts
At Germany.
In Germany.
in Germany, in Berlin. Was
In
that-
four
was that a
4
German
hours
accent?
time.
Was that is that on tonight?
Yeah, 4 hours time.
Oh,
And that was absolutely not German.
What
You're,
time's it
you're in
start?
trouble. 1:30, I think.
1:30. I'll be asleep.
Oh no, is it 11:30?
No, 1:30.
1:30.
so
Dennis.
I say to myself, nah, I'm going to fall asleep, and then I'll be awake.
Yeah,
I know
you're a
myself.
proper degenerate though, so that's fair.
This
I have a
is-
problem, and football's my problem.
I think with this one being on a neutral ground, it almost gives the Falcons a bit of a sniff.
It's why I put it in, because this could have easily been a quick one as well. But you got the Colts coming off an awful loss last week to
Mm.
Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Awful. They played from how well they've played for the first 8 games to play like that last week was chalk and cheese. They were shithouse on every level. The offensive line, which is the number 1 rated offensive line, was dreadful.
Yeah, they were bad.
Daniel Jones was dreadful. The receivers were dreadful. JTT was dreadful. The defense was dreadful. They turned it over like a sieve. 6 turnovers in a game
Yeah.
is diabolical.
Yeah, it is diabolical. Yeah.
And
Can I
are
just
we
say,
seeing the evening up? And that's why this game's
Well,
interesting.
and yeah, they looked fantastic beating the Raiders and the Titans and Miami and all these bottom dweller teams. Now they're facing another team that's probably a tier above those teams.
Yes,
I would say the Falcons are closer to the Steelers than what they are to the Raiders.
100%. They've got
Yeah,
talented
that's fair.
players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So this is like another a proper test, and people are going to say, "Well, they beat Denver and they beat Chargers." Well, yeah, cool. We've said it before, and we'll say it again.
Well,
The
that
Chargers-
doesn't matter because it doesn't help my point, okay?
No, but the Chargers rolled out fucking.
the Chargers were so injured. It was
Literally, they had to add out on Seek for linemen. That's who they were rolling out.
Yeah, I actually got an email about
Yeah.
it. We're going to try it.
No, you don't say. You applied and they emailed you.
Yeah,
Politely. We politely
We don't
declined.
need you. Wait,
I
you don't
hear
want-
I hear the Rangers are looking though.
You don't want a 41-year-old ex-lineman from GB? Fuck, bro.
I don't know.
Oh, so you are being picky, huh?
If they're not looking for that. I don't know what they're looking for.
Sorry.
No, but I mean, you know what I mean? That's like, sure, they got signature wins by name, but it wasn't when the game was played. So
no.
I'm sure if they played him next week with the injuries, they probably beat him still. But
Yep.
but yeah, no, it's an interesting game for the Colts and Falcons. Falcons have been blitzing a lot, which could get Daniel Jones in trouble.
Yep.
The two.
Can you just go to the Colts recent games there, please? Tom on the side. Thank you.
Yeah, the two ends are playing quite well. The rookies. So.
Yep.
And they've got the ability to run the ball. They've got the ability to pass it deep. They can put points on. We might see Source versus London, which is a pretty good game. Drake London, not
Yep.
London, the city.
Is Saul going to play? Is he going to play?
Yeah, he's playing.
Oh,
Did you
cool.
not follow any, like the second, the whole world's been on Source Watch. We were watching warm-up reps and fucking Indy.
Yeah.
They're showing him around like he's some little.
Well, he's the middle of the ball. They just spent 2 first-round
Careful.
picks on him.
Careful
Yeah.
what's out of your
Yeah,
mouth
yeah,
next.
yeah.
What?
I know you way too well.
I was just going to say like a little 20-year-old Insta-ho.
Okay, fair enough. That's good.
I thought
That's
you were
good.
going somewhere.
Even when you said 20, then I was like, oh god.
So-
Who take? I'm taking Colts. I think they'll bounce back.
I've got Falcons.
Okay.
You've
got-
been shitting on the Falcons all year. Now you're picking them in Germany.
Yeah, because he's been shitting on the Colts more recently, so he needs the Falcons.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, everyone's a loser. Everyone.
Berlin.
The Falcons are fucking shit, and the Colts haven't beaten anyone.
The fact that he's picking the Falcons further solidifies that the Colts are winning.
I think Colts will win. Colts
I
will
don't
win in Berlin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now bounce back game for especially for that offense. Bounce back game.
If they don't lose, we'll discuss it on the podcast, obviously. But fraud alert if they lose.
Who? Colts.
Colts. If they
I
lose
think-
this game, fraud alert.
I've got a fraud alert on them. Yeah,
Like big.
it's amber.
Ringing bells, fraud alert. if
Mine's
they lose
amber
this
at the
game.
moment.
What? Okay, but what if they smash them?
Then
Okay, well they're a lighter coloured amber because the Falcons are shit.
See what I mean?
You
See what I'm
play-
saying?
I love how he plays it too.
See what I'm
mate.
saying?
Kind
Jesus
of like a
Christ.
sexuality.
Well, okay. After this week, the Colts have a decent run.
Yeah.
Nah, they've got some pretty big games. They got the bye after the Falcons.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Then they got then they're at Arrowhead for the Chiefs.
Yep.
And they got the Texans, Jacksonville, and then the Seahawks.
Yeah.
we will know who they are with those 4 weeks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I agree.
if they smash this Falcons tonight, good on them. Oh, they should. They should smash them.
They should.
The Falcons are not that good. They should smash them.
Yeah.
But the fact that we're worried that they won't should tell us that they're on fraud alert. They're on fraud alert.
Okay.
Are
we'll
you
see.
Yeah.
convinced that they're going to smash them?
No, I'm not convinced, but if I had to put a percentage on it, I'd say about 85%.
Oh,
That's
so I'm
pretty
not.
convinced.
I'm like 60% convinced
Yeah.
they're going to smash.
85% by 2 scores.
Okay, cool. All right, next game, Tommy. What have we got, big boy? Jacksonville at the Texans. Only reason I put this in because it's a division win, a division game, I should say.
Yep.
And
Well, it will be a division win for one of the teams.
yes, that's very true. And the Texans, I thought they were done, right? I thought they were in trouble last week, but they're actually still alive. They've only had 5 losses. So they win tomorrow. They will tie with a game with an extra game than the Jags. So they'll be essentially half a game behind them with the Jags have a game in hand.
No, why would they tie? They'll have the same amount of games.
No, they won't.
They've
One will have
both-
5
both
apiece.
plays-
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. 3 and 5 and 5 and 3.
Yeah,
My mistake. So they'll be a game, half a game behind them if they
Yeah,
win.
yeah.
And then if Indy lose again, it kind of opens their door. So I'm gonna call this. This is loser goes home for Houston. They lose this
Yep.
game and go to 6 losses. They are done. There's no way they come back.
Personally, I think they're already done.
I think they're like 10.
No, they're playing better. They're playing.
They have
Like,
played better.
they're
That's
playing
the
better.
only thing. And like last week, we've said like they probably win if they've got Stroud over. Was it Denver?
Yeah, it was Denver.
Yeah, they probably win if they have Stroud.
Yeah,
So-
I would agree. With your starting quarterback, if your second string quarterback kicks, what was it, 3 field goals? I
Yeah.
think. No, yeah,
No,
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 it was-
four.
I think it was. I think it
kicked
was
4
three-
because I think they
three.
kicked 1 with Stroud.
yes, you're right. You're
So
right.
their
They kicked 5
backup
field
kicked
goals.
4 field goals. You would assume that they would score a touchdown with Stroud.
Yeah, and also this is
1 out of 4 chances. You'd assume.
and this is big litmus test for the Jags because they're free falling a little bit. Like they're not playing that well.
No.
And
Who'd they play last week?
can you
Jags?
put the Jaguars' last few games up, Tommy? Thank you. So they pumped the they beat the Raiders by 1 point in overtime.
Yeah.
Then they lost to the Rams bad, lost to Seattle, which it was only 8 points, but it was not only 8 points. That was the ultimate Seattle playing with their dinner.
Yep.
And then they had that.
Well,
big
actually,
win
they
against
kicked
the
a
Chiefs.
field goal and then got the penalty to kneel out the clock. So-
Yeah. So they're 1 and 2 over the last 3 games, with the one being overtime win over the Las Vegas Raiders,
Yeah,
who are dreadful.
garbage. Yeah.
So they're on a little bit of this is a litmus test. I think Texans are a much better team, even though their record doesn't show it.
I agree. Yeah.
And is Stroud playing? Does anyone know?
no, I think
I
he's out.
don't think. I
I
think
think
he's out.
he has to be out. Sure.
No, he's out. He's out with concussion. I'm
I can have a
sure.
look.
Yeah.
Just give me a sec.
Yeah. So I'm assuming Stroud's not playing. So this gives
But
Jacksonville should win this game and finish the Texans for the year.
I think Houston's still going to win because too much of the. Oh, and also Jacoby Myers got traded to the Jags as well because what's his name? The fucking corner and safety, the corner and wide receiver. Good.
What is his name?
Which corner?
The only guy that plays both positions.
Oh, Hunter.
Hunter. George clearly does not listen to anything we're
No, no,
saying.
I'm listening. You're just not making sense, mate.
No, you did say the corner and wide receiver. So
Yeah.
it's like it was 2 people.
Yeah,
I
he
knew
plays-
who you were talking about.
yeah, Travis Hunter.
If you'd said guy plays both positions, it would have been
Yeah,
like,
he's the corner and wide receiver. What else do you want?
Anyway, make your point, bro.
So that he's out for they reckon 4 weeks.
Okay.
So Jacoby Myers slots in, but Houston's been really good in stopping the run, and the whole offense comes through ETN.
Yep.
And if they can't get him going, I think Houston will kick 5 field goals and win this game.
I think Texans will win. I think
Nah,
I don't think Texans
they'll be
score
able
enough.
to- I don't see them scoring enough points.
I
Yeah.
don't think the Jags scoring enough points. That's the problem. The
Yeah.
Jags have not been a good offense this year. They've had 1 good game against the Chiefs.
I think the
Other
Texans win.
Other than that, they've been awful. Yeah, I'm taking Texans.
And I think,
it's at Texans, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking
I
Texans.
think Ryan getting the team fired up, knowing that this is losing, the season's done. I think
Yeah.
they're going to come out with a bit of sting.
corner dog game.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Corner dog game. That's what they call it. Like you're a corner dog.
Oh,
it's-
yeah, okay.
It's only one way out. And it's
Yeah.
fighting.
It's
Like
shooting,
so either
shooting kneecaps.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
I did not think you said what you said then.
Yeah, I know what you thought he said.
Oh, I swear to God, he said it. I just saw my whole lie. I was like, Tom, pull the plug. pull the plug before it catches
Look,
up.
there's-
Kneecaps.
I know-
Kneecaps,
Kneecaps.
everyone.
Yeah.
there's definitely more on the line for the Texans.
Yeah, this is a corner. They're going to fight.
Keep up the good work, baby.
Wow.
Either they're going to fight or die. This is it. This is
Yeah.
what's going to happen. There's no other way.
What's the stretch for the Texans? Can we have a look?
Yeah. Also, CJ Stroud is in concussion protocol. So
So
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
We
he
kind of
is-
knew that.
Yeah, still
Still
out.
in.
His
Still in.
last name.
I think that's the
Mahomes,
rule
so
anyway.
he
If you
can't play.
if you go out of a game with concussion, don't you have to
Yeah.
automatically miss the next week?
If you enter concussion protocol and don't come back and don't pass it, you miss a week.
Yeah,
It's like I think it's like a 10-day period.
sure.
Yeah,
sure.
that's what
So
usually.
there's been guys that have missed 2 games because they've had
Sure,
like a
'cause like
Thursday.
But Birdie
and a
came back
Sunday.
with only missing 7 last year, or was it
I
year
don't.
before?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if you go into concussion and then if you the day after do the concussion test again and don't pass it, that's when you go on the extended 14 days.
Okay.
But if you pass it because it means that you haven't had a full concussion, it means you just were knocked out.
Okay.
It's only like a 7-day wait, I'm pretty sure.
Those tests are dangerous to me. I don't even know my own address the best of times.
Yeah, that's why they reckon guys like don't have a great concussion protocol because their baseline is like he's already knocked out.
He's already too dumb.
You mean concussion and
they,
protocol?
they just need for Scatterbro. They just need to hold up like colored crayons. Like, do you know what color?
Nah,
this
just cat
is?
toys in front of him and be like, go and get it.
That's the crayon I eat. That's the crayon I don't eat because
That's the
Jackson
crayon.
told me I can't.
This is the crown I stick in my nose.
Yeah, the line on this game is 1.5, so it's not much.
Yeah,
Nah,
I'm taking Texans.
yeah,
Okay.
same.
that's fair.
All right. Next one. Big TB. I don't know why TB.
TB, okay.
What's your middle name
I
again?
don't know, tuberculosis. You know,
Got a cough.
We've got the Ravens at the Vikings.
Oh, did this make the
well,
full preview?
Vikings had an absolute turnaround last week
Yeah.
with JJ McCarthy, or
Big-
as he calls himself
Oh, nine.
his alter ego.
Oh.
The most
I-
unbearable 3 minutes of footage you will ever watch in your entire life. And then people have the audacity to turn around and go, why don't you like him? Because he's a tool. Oh my God, he sounded like a moron.
He's not good enough to be this polarizing.
No, even if you had an alter ego, shut up. You've had
Stuff it in a
you've had
box.
3 good quarters of football. Shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just played three games. Like, just chill.
Here we go. I think Tommy's playing it for us. All right. Get it up for us, Tommy, because the people need to see this. How long is it going to take? Do I need to store more time?
No. It's coming.
Your mic's not working.
Yeah, my cable is not.
How are all the cables going? Bloody DJ Sid.
That's where the $18 needs to go for this place, guys. I mean,
Wouldn't scratch the surface of a new cord.
Yeah, I know, right?
unfortunately.
These ones are worth $18. That's why we've got problems with
No,
them.
but while Tom's getting that up, this is just become an interesting game because
It is.
Ravens are trying to keep their absolute season alive, and
Minnesota's aren't
Minnesota
out.
kept their season alive
Yeah.
last week with a win. So
Yeah,
Alright,
the
here-
NFC North, you got Green Bay 5-2, Chicago 5-3, Detroit 5-3, and Minnesota 4-4.
they're
About
alive.
half a game out, aren't they?
Yeah, half a game.
Yes,
Go,
JJ.
Hit us, Tommy.
Here's
There's
JJ.
definitely a level of a switch that gets flipped. You know, for me, it's, you know, that I call him 9. 9 comes out, and I got to understand, like, okay, he can't be at his peak performance throughout 3.5 hours. So how do I find little ways, you know, on the sideline, you know, get back to my breath, get back to my visualization that could kind of maintain that intense, you know, competitive stamina throughout the whole game. But yeah, it's just, you know, the pure will, determination to get the job done. Kind of
I would hate to see what he does without 9 because he's only getting like 120 yards with him.
Yeah.
Would he only be getting like 60 yards a game without 9?
Also, if you're
Without
playing,
9 playing in GV.
which we're not going to do, but if you listen till the end of it, if you want to go watch the clip, he uses like 5 words wrong because he's trying. It's like dumb jock tries to sound smart. That's what, and he almost nails it in the first bit. He's using some big words where he could just say, "I want play good."
Yeah.
So I pretend I'm someone else. But he tries to use his big words, and then he has like 2 sentences where he gets about 5 words that completely says them wrong meaning, wrong time, everything about it, and just sounds like a fucking.
I'm
moron.
never going to shit on someone for pronunciations, so that's fine.
No, but like,
Look.
just my point is, just shut up.
I mean,
Just say, hey, how do you get ready for a game? I'm like, I just prep. I'm competitive. I just want to win.
I just do what KOC tells me to do.
like
That's it.
I get it's, you know, the new era in sports, and players want to have you know, a profile and this and that, but maybe just a little bit of just shut up and play the game, just a little bit.
Like,
Talk like Jackson Dart does. Yes, sick. I love ball, man. I
yeah.
love running through guys. Sick. I just want to win.
Like I'm happy to hear players talk, but I just need a few more runs on the board before you start talking. That's all.
The only reason why he's playing is because Carson Wentz is buried under the fucking stadium. Like,
hang on. DJ's on tonight. He's just said maybe JJ's nickname's based on his percentage. He's currently 9% effective.
Oh wow, love it.
That's very good. In saying that, I'm taking Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
Lamar back healthy. I think they're going to get the. And I think what we saw last week from Minnesota, and I'm happy to be wrong after this week, was division game. Always weird stuff happens. I don't think they're that team. I think they're going to get drummed.
From what we've seen,
I don't know about
Not drummed. I think they're going to get touched up a little. I think it'll be 2 scores.
from what we've seen for the whole season, last week's game seems like a mirage.
That's what I mean. It's that last week's game is the outlier,
Yep.
and that's what worries me. Now, if they play really well again, they can start to convince me back the other way. But as of right now, I'll need to see it twice. And I think Ravens with Lamar back, healthier guys on defense. I think
More
they're gonna
desperate team.
Yeah, I think they're going to be better than them. I think they're going to get the win tomorrow.
This is a big game as for the Ravens because after this they've got the Browns, the Jets, the Browns again, and then the Steelers, then the Bengals.
They need to run.
They can absolutely get on a run here.
They can get on if they can win the
game.
Minnesota game and obviously everyone else and the Steelers game. They're well on their way.
You could almost argue they'd be leading the division by
They'll overtake this. That game against the Steelers will basically decide who's going to be winning that division.
Yeah, because the Steelers go on a bit of a harder run too. All right,
I think,
I'm taking Ravens.
For the Vikings to win this game, McCarthy's probably going to have to play a level that he's not capable of. So I can't see how they.
We did say that against the Lions as well.
We didn't play well against the
He
Lions.
was
though.
not very good.
We did.
The Lions lost that game.
Yeah, but the defense for the Ravens isn't that great either. I'd say the Lions defense is better than the Ravens defense.
Who did the Ravens play last game? Who did they
we
beat?
we play
Thursday?
Steelers last week.
Yeah, on the Thursday night.
Thursday
Miami.
game.
Feels like
Yeah.
15 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
we trounced Miami.
But like Miami are a pretty explosive offense at times, and they shut them down pretty comfortably. So
Yeah.
like I think with the healthy guys, Roquan Smith looked much better in that game, which makes me think he was maybe a bit dinged up, and
Sure.
and then he did,
Trying
and
to play
then,
through
yeah,
it.
and then he missed a couple of games, so makes me think he's back healthy because the first 3 games of the season for Roquan was such an outlier from the rest of his career. Like it was wild how bad he was compared to what he's
And
always.
they had the Lamar boost as well.
And then
was
Lamar back,
yeah.
and that boost is going to continue because that offense is now it's gone from probably being one of the worst in football to really good again with Lamar back.
Oh yeah,
It's
Lamar makes
it's
a massive difference.
Instant upgrade, like an instant MVP player on your team, just does
Frees
believe
up
it or not,
Derrick
does a
Henry.
big deal for your
Yeah,
team.
2-time MVP in a quarterback makes a big fucking
Yeah,
difference.
100%.
Absolutely.
So I'm taking Ravens.
I think Ravens because I just don't think that McCarthy can put up enough points.
No, Scotty, you taking Ravens too?
Oh, easy.
All right, next game, Tommy. We've got.
What's the line for that one? Just so I know for betting.
You can look it up yourself. Patriots at the Buccaneers.
Oh, he's flexing tonight.
We can't wait. Patriots
I like
at
it.
the
This is
Buccaneers. This is almost game of the week. 7-2 Patriots
No,
versus
the Monday
6-2
night game,
Bucks.
Monday night of the week. Chill out, bro.
Sorry. Well, that's technically the start of the next week, the Monday night.
Let's look. I think that New England are a real sniff in this
I
game.
think so too.
I couldn't disagree more. I think Todd Bowers coming off the bye, he loves to blitz, and they're going to be a little bit healthier. They'll dinged up so bad leading into the bye.
Are they getting anyone
They're
back?
still dinged up.
No,
Are they getting anyone back?
No, but Ibuka's not playing with a half torn hamstring, and
Yeah, Ibuka's
the O line you get the rest up a little bit more.
Bucky Irving's still not back.
No, Irving's still out. But I think this defense that loves to blitz and Drake May, who loves to turn the ball over, is not the recipe that you want to have, especially in Tampa Bay. And I think Tampa Bay are going to win this one.
Like, if you look at the last, like, this is where the Patriots throw you right off. Because, yeah, the Bills game, we're all hanging our hat on the Bills game, right? The Bills win. That's what every Patriots fan's we beat the Bills.
Yeah, it was a good game. The
They've
Bills beat
beaten-
the Bills as well.
They're beating the Saints by 6 points. The Titans, 15, whatever. They're awful. The Browns by 15. They're awful. And then beating the Falcons by 1 point, who you
Missed a field goal and an extra point.
Who knows what you get? And Drake May has been a
Saints
turnover
game,
machine.
that Saints game was not close though.
No, it
Like
wasn't.
the scoreline looks close, but it wasn't. I remember watching
They
that
scored
game.
one with like a minute left or something like that. But
Yeah.
either way, they haven't beaten really a good team in the past 4 weeks. So you can't hang your hat on the Bills every week. I think Tampa. I think Drake May is turning the ball over a bit too much, and I think Tampa.
Well, he's had 4 interceptions. That's not
Yeah,
that many
I
through
think
half a season.
Yeah, but how many fumbles
I
has
think
he
he's
had?
had 4 fumbles as well.
Has he?
And
8 turnovers a lot. It's a turnover a game, and it's the last 2 weeks. I think he's had
Just go down to the rushing. Has he had how many fumbles has he had? He's had two fumbles.
So six turnovers in 8 games. But
It's not terrific.
No,
but it's
I'm not saying
terrible.
he's awful.
It's not
I'm just saying
terrible.
of the last couple of weeks, he's been turning the ball over a bit, forcing things deep.
He does. He's definitely a live by the gun, die by the gun.
Yeah, I
type
think
of
it's going to
guy.
be a close game. Don't get me wrong. I think Patriots can win this, but I just think Tampa Bay are going to be a little bit too polished for them in this game. And I said the same thing about the Bills. So I won't be shocked if they do find a way to win this.
It's a close game, definitely, but
Yeah.
I just think the Bills, the Bucks are just too good.
Yeah, I think they're pretty
defensively, I think that they're going to put too much pressure on him and just force him to carry the game a little bit and go off script.
Yeah, for sure. So it'd be an interesting game. You wouldn't have picked this to be an interesting game at week 9, the start of the season. There's a lot riding on it, and Patriots are being chased by the Bills, and they want to stay in front of the Bills.
Well, both these teams really need to win because, like Patriots are leading the division, and I think they're the 2 seed in the AFC, and then there's a 3-team tie for the top seed for the NFC,
and Carolina are nipping at the heels of Tampa Bay right now.
I know.
They're not going away quietly at all. So, and if Atlanta can manage to get a win in Berlin tonight, like they're not far off them either. That division's going to stay competitive, and they've still got to play each other. They've got to play Carolina twice still, I believe, and Atlanta once because they played them the opening game. So it's this is the time
There's
when you
actually
need
a
to
fair
bank
bit riding
something.
on this game when you think about it. Yeah,
I'm taking Bucks as probably the at-home scale gets me over the line.
Yeah, coin flip game. So I'll take the home team.
Yeah.
Bucks have got 2 O linemen back as well, so that's big.
Okay, that's big.
Baker as well.
Yeah,
Gadecki and Haggard. So
yeah, I think
When you-
getting their right tackle back's huge.
When you get a starting lineman back, it's always a
There's
huge
just
boost.
not enough of them, is there?
That's not my point.
There's 5 of them on the field, you greedy bastard. How many more do you want?
Both. I don't know if that's what response.
20.
All right, next game, Tommy. Are we in rapid fire yet?
no.
definitely
Oh, no. Dude.
Oh, this should be rapid fire.
Oh, I just thought because it's a division game.
No, division
Cardinals at Seahawks.
Cardinals had a good win last week.
Yep.
On the road.
Seahawks absolutely pummeled the living crap out of Washington.
Probably do the same this week.
I know. I think you said before Cardinals are missing 3 starters on defense.
Yeah, Wilson, the linebacker, Johnson, the corner, and their safety, who I forgot his name.
It's not Buda Baker, it's the other one.
There's the other one. He's a good safety. He's a very good safety. So I think Seattle's explosive offense you do not want to be undermanned against. And I think that the defense is just going to... Beef Brisket doesn't move around the pocket too much.
No, it's going to be
and he's prone to fumble the ball a little bit. And we've got the best pass rush with 4 players. So if they can rush 4, not have the hot read open and keep him in the pocket, it's going to be a long day for Arizona.
Yeah, I actually think Seattle are going to win this game.
Oh, no, this should be a comfortable win at home.
I would say a comfortable 10-point win because Seattle don't blow teams out.
2 things I want to talk about in this game. 2 things.
Yeah.
Number 1, for the Seahawks. If they want to be considered a serious contender this year, which I believe they can be and they should be because they're good enough, these are the kind of games where they just need to fucking stifle. This game should be over at quarter time.
They didn't do what they did Washington last week.
Should be 17-0 quarter time. And
they don't do that though.
But that's
they
my
just
point.
dominate a team and then just let them get a score.
But that's my
late.
point. They shouldn't. That you can't do that because against the good teams, it can come back and bite you in the ass.
Number 1 ranked team by the NFL, the Seahawks last
So
week.
start you've got the muscle. Start fucking flexing it.
And
That's my point.
they can't afford to lose this because them and the Rams are competing.
I don't think,
absolutely.
I don't think losing this game is on the cards for this team. It's more about how they're going to win. Like they need to just start trouncing teams.
I disagree a little bit. I think anytime you play a division team, if you win, you just chalk it up. I think they will punch them up.
Especially because our next game is a divisional game for this division. So
Yeah. Well, let's go to the next game there.
Can we talk about the Murray?
Murray's done.
Yeah, Murray.
He's on IR.
No, he's not.
That's a soft bench.
He's a healthy scratching.
That's
He's
a
off
soft
IR.
bench. There's
So
nothing.
they didn't IR him.
No, he's not on the injury
They reckon
report.
his release is imminent. Was the reporting coming out today?
Yeah, right.
There's a news report on NFL.com that says Kyler Murray's future decision is looming as
There you go.
healthy scratching.
So hold on a second. So Gannon came out in a press conference and said we're putting him on IR.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's
it was
not.
reported, and then they didn't.
No.
So doesn't that tell you they must have wanted to put him on IR, and then
They
he's
can't
gone,
release him.
and he's gone. I'm not hurt. I'm
Yeah.
not going on IR.
Yeah.
Release me.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a Daniel Jones scenario from last year, where he's like, just let me go.
I think they're all a bit scared after what happened with Lamar being like, we can't say someone's
No, you
off.
can't put him on IR if he's not hurt.
Yeah.
To throw a roster spot, you either healthy scratch him
Yeah.
and keep him on your roster. You cut him or you let him play. They're your options. And he was a healthy scratching last week. So then to turn around and go, oh, he's going to go on IR now. They should almost get punished for just fucking saying
Saying
go to
it,
do it.
yeah.
That's bullshit.
Well, he has been carrying an injury though.
Yeah, but that's he was not on IR, and also COD comes out in like 6 days, so he needs to be released.
Does it actually?
He's going to be 15th. He's going to be streaming like crazy.
Got it.
Tom's mic'd out, but he said being short's not an injury.
Oh, ask a short guy and he'll tell you. Ask Scott.
He's not short. He's medium.
Yeah,
He's mid-sized.
He's mid-size.
average height.
He's a pikelet. Yeah, I'm taking Seattle anyway. And if Arizona, if they cut Kyler Murray, how quickly do the Browns sign him?
Oh, no. I think you can't. Nah, he's just no good. He's too fucking short.
Do you know who should sign him if they cut him? Vikings. Immediately.
No.
Kevin O'Connell?
Nah, they're rolling.
Vikings?
They're rolling with JJ, bro. They're rolling with JJ.
That's what I'm saying. They
Just
should.
get
I'm
him-
not saying they will. They should, though.
Get him to the Raiders.
Yeah, somewhere like that. He'll get picked up.
Although Gino's Pete Carroll's guy, he'll never get rid of him. But
And it'd be interesting to see. So they reckon he's definitely being cut. Well,
Yeah.
I thought he was on IR last time I checked, which was this morning. They were putting
Yeah.
him to IR. So
Well, there you go.
anyway,
News moves fast, man.
all right. Next game we have the 6-2 Rams versus the 6-3 San Francisco 49ers division game
In San Fran.
in San Fran. But just keep in mind, this is through no fault of San Fran. This is not the 49ers from the start of the season. They're missing obviously Nick Bosa, obviously Fred Warner on defense. They then lost Half, who's their leading sack getter for the year, and they lost their first round pick last week. I can't remember his name. I apologize. They lost him on an ACL.
Michael,
Let's just get Tom to look it up while we're talking about it because they're going to butcher his name. But they lost him as well.
Their
Yeah.
injury report must be a fucking mile
Yeah,
long,
they're
man.
bad. Like the
oh,
only
they're all out for the season, so it's actually quite short.
Nah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad reading. They've got Tatum Bethune,
oh,
Alfred Collins, Taylor Davis, Brock Purdy, Keon White, D Winters. They're all of
D
them.
Winters is a good player.
Is Purdy out again?
Yep, he was limited, so he'll be out.
It's weird what's going on. That injury is lingering a long.
Why did they
The
pay him
turf toe.
50 mil?
It's turf toe, man. That thing lingers.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's still lingering, so
True. Yeah. So in saying that, with the defensive players they're missing, Stafford playing. If you didn't listen to the podcast this week, I had him as my mid-season MVP.
Yep.
I think he's thrown 9 touchdowns in the past 2 weeks. I can't see any reason why this won't continue. This sort of dominance, him throwing the
Yeah.
ball through the air.
They should comfortably win
And
this game.
Puka Nakua completely off the injury report.
Yep.
Nothing wrong
Yep.
with him at all. They
So
said
he'll be
he,
back.
he could have gone in last week. It was precautionary. They put him on the thing. He didn't. He did limited participation Wednesday and then full participation since then, and they've completely removed him from the injury report. Nothing wrong with him. So that's a massive in for them.
Huge.
Unless CMC can somehow win them this game, but I just don't see them keeping.
I think
up with
it's
the Rams.
more Shanahan.
Yeah, I just
I
don't see
think
them keeping up.
Shanahan, like, I hate 49ers, obviously, but Shanahan's like
Oh, you don't
coaching.
say.
Yeah, he's doing an outstanding job coaching, like
Yeah.
outstanding, keeping the team competitive through all the injuries. Not to mention, like, Juwan Jennings has been in and out of the lineup with
true.
broken ribs. Kittle was on IR at the start of the year. Ayuk's not back, losing his starting quarterback, losing your 2 best defensive players, and still be 6-3. I think he genuinely should be coach of the year.
Yeah, he should certainly in the conversation. I think.
if they make playoffs, he should be in the conversation, but he's already won it, so he won't.
Yeah,
be.
it's a stupid criteria for the award, but
Watch
what he
watch
is
Ben
doing.
Johnson win it with a 9.
Yeah, he
with a
will.
9.
Yeah,
Ben Johnson
he
will
probably
win.
will. Yeah, Dayball won it with a 9-17.
and
So,
then beat the Vikings in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah, Rams comfortably.
No, I don't think comfortable just because it's a division game on the road. There always weird shit happens, but I think Rams will win by. Is 10 points comfortable? Is
Yeah,
that,
10 points is 2 scores,
Then,
man.
then comfortably,
Yeah.
10 points.
Yeah,
Sorry, I know what I'm saying.
Just 2 calls.
I
2
tend to
scores.
think the Rams. Yeah,
Yeah, this is not your.
I
this
think
is
the
not
Rams.
your dad's
Rams are a very good
49ers.
team that no one's talking about.
Oh no! People need to because Rams are a fucking good team.
They're very good. They're actually becoming a real contender in my mind.
They're a
I agree.
genuine contender.
I agree.
They're-
So, and we said this: as long as Stafford's around, they're really good. Simple
Yeah.
as that. Let's go to Pittsburgh Steelers at the LA Chargers. Like with all this, I think the Chargers are the better team still, but with what Pittsburgh did last week, the injuries the Chargers have, it just makes this game a bit more interesting. We're going to need to see if the Chargers win the division from here, which is a big if, with the injuries they have, and Herbert keeps playing the way he's playing, he's the MVP.
But yeah, okay.
There's some big ifs. I don't think they can win the division just with their injuries, but
I think he's thrown too many picks.
that's what I'm saying. From now on, for them to win
Yeah.
to win the division from now, he is going to have to play his balls off, right? Running the ball, throwing the ball, doing everything. Because they're so dinged up on offense.
Yeah.
And the O-line, we've said it before, not only are their 2 starting tackles injured, their 2 backup tackles are injured.
Yeah.
Is Mekhi Becton back or is
No, I think he's still out.
he's still out?
I think-
So they're missing their starting right guard as well. It's they're have massive issues up front on that offensive line, and Herbert, if he doesn't get time, there's no point. Like,
Oh, no, not just Herbert. Any quarterback. Any quarterback behind,
quarterback.
whether they have 2 to 3 starters on the O line out, you're in for a rough day.
Go back and watch Mahomes against the Bucks in the Super Bowl, and you see how
Mahomes against the Bills.
I think he was an MVP that year.
Yeah,
the year
exactly.
the Super Bowl. And
What do
he
you got,
could not
Tommy?
do
Mekhi Becton fully trained this week.
Oh, so he's back this week.
That's
Okay, cool. That's
I
big
think he might have to play tackle.
and so did Keenan Allen.
I
So
think we've seen enough of that.
Oh, we definitely have. That's what I'm saying. That's how desperate
Yeah, true.
they might have to play Trevor Penning and Mekhi Becton at fucking tackle. That's how
Yeah,
desperate
yeah,
they
yeah.
are. If their backup guards are better than their 3rd string tackles, they are going to have to make that decision.
That's fair.
So it's tough for them.
I think the Chargers.
If that happens, the Herbert just had the day off, mate.
Yes, go home.
I think
Life-
the Chargers
life's
are
worth
still
more.
a better team at home.
I think the Steelers win this.
Yeah, I'm taking Pittsburgh, man.
Mm.
Chargers.
Rogers.
Schedule as well.
So what was that, Tommy?
Chargers have got a tough schedule as well.
Yeah, Rogers won't make mistakes. Like he just doesn't make a lot of mistakes, right? The offense they'll probably score 20 points, and then the Chargers
Oh, it's a high scoring game for them.
might implode here. Like that's when we saw them without Joe Alt a couple of weeks, they were completely imploding on offense. They could
Yeah.
not get anything done. Now, I would hope that they've worked out what they need to do as an offense without Joe Alt, but also you didn't plan to be missing your 2 starting tackles. So changing on the fly, you don't have the personnel to just change what you're doing because you're missing 2 of your best players. Like they're missing 2 of the best tackles in the NFL. Not
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
Not, just
Not on their team.
they
That's
just
a fucking
happen to
big
both be
out.
on their team. Like
Yeah.
they're 2 all-pro tackles. So it's people, and I just think if this was 2 wide receivers, all-pro wide receivers missing, everyone would be up in arms. People's like, oh, well, it's offensive linemen. Like they're more important,
Absolutely.
Much more important.
especially tackle with how many good ends they have. And you've got TJ Watt, who hit some form last week, and he's going to get to go against a 3rd string tackle or a guard playing tackle.
He's banking on on another big game this
That's
week.
what I mean. No doubt he's going to generate a turnover. Yeah, I just think Pittsburgh they're going to get the win here. I think Chargers.
I think so as well.
Unfortunately, I think the Chargers are going to go on a slide now, which sucks. It fucking sucks.
It does suck.
I'm not even a Chargers fan. That pisses me off. I can't imagine how Chargers fans feel.
Well, lucky there's not many of them.
That's true. And then like the crowd will be all Pittsburgh.
It will be. No, Pittsburgh travel well, and
Yeah.
especially in LA, they're going to. It might be like a 60-40 split Pittsburgh way.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
genuinely,
100%.
like Chargers might need a silent count at their home game. That's wild.
Yeah, it is. It is. All right, so we're all taking Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I am.
I'm rolling with the Chargers.
Chargers. Okay, cool. All right.
That's a purely a heart pick, not a head pick.
Before we get into the next game, I have the gong ready, just so you know,
Okay.
Oh, yep.
What's the gong for?
because you two will just start going at it. I can tell
I'm going to start on the Green Bay.
because it's
There you go,
George's
Jack,
number
go.
1 versus Scotty's number
So-
1.
No, it's not my number 1. I didn't have Philly at number 1. That's false. I had the
Eagles-
Colts at
The
1.
Phillies aren't the number 1 in your heart,
No, on my power rankings, I had the Colts at number 1. Go.
So we've
The
got
power
that you
Philly
never
never
sent to
saw.
me.
at the Green Bay Packers at home. I'm just going to get this out of the way, and you guys can complain about it. Philly going to fucking pummel Green Bay. Like honestly, I like Green Bay. I like Green Bay as much as you did, Scotty. Would have had him number 1? Probably not, but they would have been top 5, definitely.
Top 5 for sure.
So
Yeah, that's
awful
fine.
loss last week, but they're dinged up in the secondary. They don't stop the run that well, and then they're dinged up on offense, and they can't pass the ball because of their injuries to their receivers. Kraft is out. Golden's not going to play.
So
Watson
Kraft's out for the year.
for the year.
Kraft's out. For
Watson's played okay the last couple of weeks. Like he's actually looked like he's still not number 1, but they don't have like a 1, right?
Yeah, that's what kills them.
And you're then going against Green Bay, who got the running game going in their last game, which was against the Giants. Ran two rushes for over 2 running backs had over 100 yards.
Yep.
They're getting going. They're fully healthy. They've got almost, I think, every player back now.
Basically.
Nolan Smith,
AJ Brown's back.
AJ Brown's back. I think they are going to be able to do what
Jurgens is back. Big Center's back.
That's what I mean. Like, I just think they're going to be able to do whatever they want against this Green Bay.
Yeah,
Packers
the
defense.
bye really came at the right time for us in Philly, like just to get ourselves healthy
Yeah.
again. Because I don't think a lot of our issues were just guys just dinged up, O-line dinged up.
And then the wild card of this whole game, when everyone's saying is, oh, well, what about Parsons? If any team is equipped to fucking play against Parsons, it's the Eagles.
They've been
They've
playing
played against him twice a
Yeah,
week.
they've been playing against him twice a year for three seasons now, and probably as the only contender in that division against them in the Cowboys, spent every second week going, we need to get ready for Parsons. We need to get ready for Parsons.
Yep.
If anyone knows how to play against them, it's Jordan Mailata and Lane Johnson.
To be fair, the rest of the supporting cast for Green Bay is far better than what Dallas has ever played.
I agree, but they haven't played far better. And I don't know. Obviously, don't get upset, George. I'd be wrapped if Green Bay won. Wrapped because it makes the season so much more interesting if they manage to win this game. And then but I think what's ultimately going to happen is Green Bay are going to touch them up, and we're going to have to put them in fraud alert, genuine fraud alert.
Philly's going to touch them up, yeah, for sure.
I think they are. I just think they're set up off a bye just to pummel these guys.
Yeah.
And
I agree. I 100% agree with everything you said.
Trust me, no one wants it less than me.
Why does that suck? This is fucking awesome,
It
right?
sucks for me, George. No one wants it less than me, okay?
No, I think Green Bay, when they play their best, and Kraft's a huge out, can beat any team. When they play their best. Unfortunately, Green Bay play really good against good teams and play really bad against bad teams. So let's see what we get.
Their best is
it's an interesting game.
Let's see what we get.
Good. Their best is good. I agree with what you're saying. Their best is good, but it's very sporadic. Like they're not consistently good. And
but they were consistently good for 4 quarters against the Lions.
That's true. They have beat the Lions. Lions also got beaten by Minnesota.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, and we don't have to keep going round and round, but when they play their best, I think they're the best team in the league.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they will have to bring their best to beat the Eagles.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. I just feel in every fiber of me just feels like it's coming for
That's
us.
100% correct. It's going to take the best football for 4 quarters to beat the Eagles.
Yeah.
That I agree.
And not even it'll play their best football for 4 quarters to be in the game with the Eagles. I think if they give their best 4 quarters of football, this will be a fucking awesome game.
Yeah.
It'll be a great game. And I think they'll probably win.
And I think
but I'm not backing them in because I haven't seen it all year.
And if Eagles don't play their best football, they probably won't win either.
Yeah, but they're coming off the bye. We know they're historically good off the bye. That's what it's just everything is
and healthy.
Everything
health
is
huge
just
at
pointing
this time of year
towards
too.
they're going to be a bit much for Green Bay. So I'm excited to watch this game though. It'll be a good game.
Monday Night Football.
I just hope it's a good game. I hope they don't lay an egg.
Who?
Green Bay. I just hope they don't lay.
Or the Eagles. The Eagles haven't been crash hot.
No, they haven't. But I think they've been more crash hot than Green Bay, unfortunately.
And Micah Parsons also had limited practice this week.
Oh,
he's got a peck.
Get ready for it, Green Bay. I told you this is coming. Get ready. Oh, I'm a bit dinged up.
Pectoral illness. That's what it's listed
Anytime there's a big game, old Micah seems to find himself a little bit missing. And I like him. I love him. I would have happily.
What's the line on this game?
There's probably,
I'd love to know, please.
There's probably 20 guys that are logging limited practices at this time of the year.
Yeah, it's probably fair.
That's what I said before. Health is such a huge factor at this time of the year. Like
Lions 1.5.
Yeah. Who?
To Philly.
Yeah. Okay.
On the road, that's pretty good.
On the road, yeah. A home game is usually worth about 3 points.
Yep. All right, let's go into our rapid. So who we take? I'm taking Eagles. You taking Eagles? Obviously, George.
Yeah, for sure.
You an Eagles guy?
A huge Eagles guy.
How come? How many full-size cutouts of Jalen Hurts do you have?
I'm going to take this one home.
No, that's my Eagles cutout.
I'll fight you for it. No problem.
All right, you can have it. I bench. Oh no, I take it back.
No, I
It's
bench
all
ball.
yours.
It's mine.
Scotty, who you taking?
Packers. Go, Pack, go.
I love it.
Goose.
I love it.
Absolute goose.
All right, let's go into rapid fire.
Jordan Love,
And
404 tutties.
Bro, he hasn't played that level of a game since that
2 weeks ago.
No.
Yes,
He's threw 400 yards and 4 touchdowns against the Cowboys.
Against the Cowboys,
and
relax.
the Steelers.
And
Against the Steelers, relax. He hasn't played that the level that Scott thinks he can play at. He hasn't played that
Hey,
since
you can put me in the Jordan Love as well.
Since
I
he-
love that dude.
I don't hate him either, but
I love him.
You
he
sound
hasn't
like a
played
hater.
that since
Why are
he
you
beat
pointing
you
at me?
guys in the playoffs that year.
Stop
No,
pointing
he's
at me.
played good games since then.
He actually didn't play that good in that game. It was all Aaron Jones.
He's played 9 good games.
It was all Aaron Jones because the Cowboys passed him up.
All right, well,
They
we're not
waited
gonna-
8 seasons
Let's
to
not
do it.
compare Love and Hurts on who's the better quarterback.
No.
You mean Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts?
All
Is
right,
that
Tommy,
right?
Tommy, mute both of them. I'll take
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
All right, rapid fire. Carolina home to the Saints. I'm taking Panthers.
Panthers for sure. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, next game.
Who's playing for the Saints anymore?
Alave. Poor bugger.
Slough.
Oh, did you see that meme?
And Kamara.
Poor bugger.
Hang on, while we're
couldn't get it
talking about the Saints, did everyone see that meme where it was Rashid Shaheed was in the airport for Seattle, and then he
That's
got
right.
pulled over. He got pulled over because
Smuggled.
Olave was hiding in his luggage, and they're like, "No, you're going to go back and
You
start
gotta
with the
get
Saints."
over the side. Trying to smuggle him out.
Airport security. That's so good.
Hey, Carolina win this game. They're 6-4, and they're what, a game behind Tampa?
If Tampa lose.
Hey, we've no one's been higher on Carolina than us.
I was almost off them after the first couple of weeks.
Good
but
for them.
I'm back, baby.
Good for Panthers. Good on
Good for
them.
Panthers fans. They deserve
Absolutely.
success
Good on
after Cam Newton ripped their heart out in that Super Bowl.
I love Cam.
Should have dived on that football,
You
baby.
definitely should have. All right, next game, Tommy.
Next game, we got Giants at Chicago.
Chicago. If Chicago want to be considered real, they need to kick the living crap out of this team.
And they should. And
I
they will.
think they will.
And
I
they
think
will.
The Giants are not very good. They're
No.
falling apart. Their pass rush is their only good thing.
But the problem is that
Go.
they're so terrible against the run. Every team is putting 150 yards on them.
Yeah.
And what Chicago want to do with Swift and Minungai is
Good name.
run the ball
Swift.
non-stop.
New helmet.
Yeah, it was Swift helmet for sale.
Yeah, he wants. That's the Ben Johnson offense, man. I want to run the ball.
100%.
Yeah,
But what I'm
you're
saying is that put all your money on the Bears running backs to go over 100 yards on a tutty.
Yep.
It will happen.
Bears by a bit. Fuck the Giants. Next game.
We got Buffalo going into Miami.
Oh, I think is anyone like Buffalo are just going to kick the living shit out of these
I
guys?
need to see the line for this game.
Yeah, yeah.
The line's probably at 8.5.
Or are we going to get the Miami week
No.
on week off where they
Nah.
come out and play well?
No.
I think
There's so many injuries for this defense. I wouldn't be shocked. if
Scotty,
there's
do you
4
bet
points.
much? It's 8.5.
they
I
they've
just
got-
know.
Didn't Buffalo get all their dudes back?
No. Ed Oliver's out. The
Oh, Ed
other
Oliver.
guy that came back tore his Achilles.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Yeah. Hout or something.
yeah.
And then didn't want to leave the field.
Yeah.
He was like, it's torn, man. Let's let me sit with the defense. It's like, can you carry me down to the defense? Like,
and he's a good
What a
player.
dog.
That
He
was
was from
his
the
like
Rams.
second game back.
yeah, he was from the Rams.
And they've got another injury as well. So the injuries are stacking up for the Bills. If they were full strength, this would be a 30-point win. But it's the NFL. Who knows?
I'm still taking Bills. There's no way I'm hedging my bet to Miami.
I'm not putting anything from
We're seeing Mitch
Miami.
Trubisky in this game. That's how it's going to be, I think.
I just wouldn't be shocked if it's a little bit closer than what everyone thinks.
Potentially division games on a home game for Miami as well,
Yep.
which makes a difference.
With all the injuries,
It'll either be a close Bills win or Bills will pump them. I actually don't see Miami winning. I'd be shocked.
I don't think so either. But I think it might be a higher scoring game than people think.
Yeah, cool.
I'll tell you what, though, if the Bills lose to the Patriots and the Dolphins, that's something to talk about.
Yeah, I think the Bills are locked in. I think they know, hey, we fucked around and found out those couple of games before the bye. We're not doing it anymore.
You're not doing anything.
But I think Josh Allen's like, I'm taking over, guys. None
Yep,
of this
good,
bullshit.
good.
This is my.
It's the right time of year to do it.
Yeah,
Cook's
100%.
going to have an absolute field day.
Yeah, I think he will too. All right, next game, Tommy boy.
All right, you ready for the turd burger of the week? We got the
Oh,
this
Cleveland
is-
Browns at the New York Jets.
No. This is a huge game. This is
Number one pick bowl.
Yeah, this is massive because the winner loses.
So you got the Cleveland are 2 wins and Jets are 1 win. Is that right?
Yep.
And
Just click on the game, Tommy, please.
yeah, so basically you would think whoever loses this game probably gets the number 1 pick.
Well, no, because
No, because the
Saints
Titans are
awesome.
still in the league.
The Saints,
And the
Titans, and the Jets all play each other like weeks 16, 17, and 18. So,
They're all tanking, is what you're saying.
100% they're all tanking.
bottom line is like I don't fucking care.
No, Cleveland will win this game. They're defensively, they're way better.
Yeah, but
No, you don't just cull a whole team without the team responding, though. Like if you're the
could
Jets.
get like what's the trade deadline bounce back game?
No, that's
Trade-
not a thing.
Trade deadline boost.
Nah, that's not.
No,
they've
it is.
completely
It
given
is
up.
because if they got rid of their best players and they've got guys that are on the roster bubble, they're going to be busting their nuts to try and stay in the NFL.
Give me Myles Garrett for 3 sacks and Cleveland to win 6-3.
Oh, it's not a game you want to watch.
Don't tune in.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like-
I think,
And it's a
Cleveland wins
late
this
game. It's the afternoon game too, so
They
it's,
should-
it's one of the 4 games in the afternoon. So you're gonna have to watch
Why
some.
can't the NFL flex games after week 6?
They easily could. I don't know why. I guess they just have to give teams certain amount of games in each slot. No. When you say no, one cares, the
Actually,
teams care.
no, it's not that because
Players
not every team has a primetime game. That
No.
used to be a
I
thing.
understand that, but I think you have to give every team like a certain slot of
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
like afternoon, morning, and you don't have to give them prime time, but you can't just make them all play at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Sunday every week.
He should.
It's frowned upon. It's
Well-
like masticating on a plane.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Who are we taking? Green Bay?
Yeah, I'm taking
Sorry,
Green Bay.
I'm taking Green Bay.
Yeah.
If they were playing in this game, I'd take them. I'm taking Browns.
If the Browns win by a lot, Aaron Glenn is in trouble, I think.
Nah,
If
he's
the moves they made, they're locking him in.
yeah, they had to
Oh,
off.
They're
I don't
putting
know.
faith in him.
If they're utterly dog crap against the Browns and Myles Garrett doesn't have a
But
You're
they've
right.
got-
They could absolutely crumble down the stretch. He could still easily get fired if they.
Of course, he can still
absolutely
easily
suck
get
it up.
fired. Like,
And
I
the
don't think
building
so.
turns on him. Just the fact that they've traded away those guys makes me think that.
DJ's calling this game the Leftovers Bowl.
Yeah,
Fair.
very fair, very fair. All right, next game. I think it's the last game, is it?
Last game, it is Detroit going against the Jaden Daniels Commanders.
Well, I think the Commanders have some joint issues in the building.
do they ever?
Apparently, Jaden Daniels isn't on IR. He's only going to be out 3 weeks, which
Yeah,
is
it can come back in 3
wild to me.
weeks. Yeah.
wild.
If they bring him back this year,
He's arm beat the wrong way. How did it not snap ligaments or break?
Just dislocation. Elbow's got the best joints to. It's better to do than a shoulder.
Right.
I
Okay.
know that from experience. Shoulders
Fair
are no
enough.
good.
All that being said,
Khalil Mack
Um,
only came back after 5 weeks, and it's almost the same.
that's true. That's true. I'm taking Washington. I'm sorry.
yeah, but
Washington.
Khalil Mack's a fucking grown man. Jaden Daniels he looks like a fucking 13-year-old kid out
Hey,
there, man.
hey
He's
mate,
getting
my
ragdolled.
kid falls off the biggest things and bounces straight back. It's
Little kids bounce back.
little
You're saying-
little
you're
kids'
saying
frames
Jaden-
always come
Jaden
back.
Daniels is weaker than a kid.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is.
That's
he is.
exactly what he's saying. Did you
Yeah,
not listen?
that's
No,
what
I
I'm
was
saying.
just trying to paraphrase it.
If I wrestle with my
Why-
kid and throw him down, he
why
bounces
would-
back. Jaden
this-
Daniels doesn't.
This season,
Ah,
for the Commanders, this season is basically over, right?
I think so too. I think it's going to be over on. I think it's well and truly over on Sunday. I
So
think,
why would you
Lions-
bother bringing him back?
Well, they might not. They might not. But he's also you got to play him. Like if he's healthy, you got to play
What? Why?
because he's their starting quarterback.
yeah, but at this point, when they've already found their starting quarterback, wouldn't you want to try and draft the best receiver?
It's not a good look if you just go, he's healthy, but we've given up. Like, it's just not a good look.
Yeah, but that's the
teams
difference.
don't have that complete lack of competitive edge. They don't. They want to go out and win.
No, of course, the players. The
and
players.
the coaches don't.
Yeah, but coaches get paid a lot of money to get draft picks.
Yeah, Dan Quinn might also be saying, like, they might be saying, hey, you absolutely shit the bed here with all these moves.
No.
And he wants to play Jaden Daniels his last few games ago. But look what we're like with Jaden Daniels. We went 3-1. Like, they're all fighting for careers and jobs here. Like, it's
No, he'll
very
be
easily
hanging.
replaced.
He'll be hanging his hat off that the year before we made the Western
Yeah,
Conference,
yeah.
the NFC Championship game. We had Scary Terry out for 8 weeks. Jaden Daniels was hurt all year. He buys himself another year instantly.
I don't know. I think when he's healthy, he plays. Anyway, I'm taking Lions by a whole
Comfortably.
shit ton. They're going to be
Lions comfortably.
This is
real
probably
pissed off after last
this
week.
is probably
Absolutely,
a 10.5
yeah.
point margin. This one.
And just before we go, Bengals, Dallas Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs, and Tennessee Titans are all on the bye.
Oh,
The Titans have been on a bye since last year.
I've never wanted to thank the Lord harder for a bye. just stop doing that. I don't have to watch them.
It was a tough loss.
Oh, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of watching them. All right. That is it for us this week. Podcast will be Tuesday night again.
Yep.
Tuesday
Yep.
night again this week. Scotty's he hasn't got school, fucking nerd. So we'll be Tuesday night.
That'll be red hot after the Eagles Packers game as
Yeah,
well.
there's going to be some, or it could be the other way because if fucking Green Bay win, I might have to sit in between you two.
Why?
For love reasons.
Oh, okay.
Jordan love reasons.
Scotty's quads will be flexing all over.
Nah.
He won't be
I'm not even
wearing
worried.
he won't be wearing his ripped jeans.
He's
on
not.
Wednesday.
He's not even. Have a listen to him. He's not even worried.
Well, why
You
would he
are
be worried? Who cares? He doesn't barrack for him.
Yeah, exactly.
You should be the only one worried.
I'm not worried at all.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I'm expecting a top tier performance from a top tier team.
Green Bay.
Famous last words, George.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to the Sporting Globe Chirnside Park. Sponsorship
Green Bay.
shout out to Tristan Duggan Jones
Yes.
and our big man
Absolutely.
Boar, who get first go at Devonta
Tristan.
Adams.
Yeah,
And shout out to
Tristan gets
Billy
first.
who
That's why I
missed
said
out.
Tristan Duggan gets first.
Shout out to Billy who just missed out
Billy
on both
twice.
prices.
Need a dick
I
cut.
couldn't have been happier.
Can we sling Bilbo something? He fucking missed out
Ah, he's
twice.
fucking got enough.
Tell you what, I'll buy him some fucking stilts. All right, that is it for us. Peace
couple
out. See
couple phone books for Bilbo.
see you next week.